Welcome to the stream. What's going on, Titan Traders? What's going on, MetaMatt? How we all doing? And welcome to our stream. We got a lot of fun stuff going on today. We're going to be doing a Ps5 giveaway, and we're going to be giving away some NFTs as well. And then at the end, we'll be talking about a pretty big rug pull that happened recently involving Lana Rhoades, and Coffeezilla was actually the one to make a pretty big video about that. And we'll be reacting to that video. But welcome to the screen, everyone. What's going on, Uncrowned King? We got some pandas going on in there as well. That's awesome. So yeah, so this whole Lana Rhoades scam, we're going to talk about it really quickly. I did make a YouTube about it. I'm going to go ahead and pull that on the screen here for you. So this is what the title of the YouTube is, like the thumbnail. Just basically just talking about the Lana Rhoades NFT. I did mention some red flags. The first one being, in this video, I talked about the CryptoSys Twitter, which is the NFT, was the CryptoSys NFT, which is Lana Rhoades NFT. The Twitter wasn't really big enough for someone of Lana Rhoades' caliber. You would think that, their Twitter would blow up. So that was kind of sketchy to begin with, of course. And then red flag number 2, the website had a whole bunch of errors. You would think that a big project, one that, wants to sell out, has a pretty big price target. You think that they really, know how to make a website, wouldn't, have spelling errors, grammar errors. It's kind of sloppy. So that's red flag number 2. And then red flag number 3, the project was supposed to have 10,000 NFTs and then couldn't sell out, went down to I think it was 6,969, then down to 60,069 from there, or 6,069 from there. It was a whole disaster. Didn't sell out. And then red flag number 4 is that Lana Rhoades actually went MIA. Apparently, it was with a company wallet. At the time of the video, this was just a rumor. I personally, I didn't want to say one way or the other. I was just mentioning these red flags, just because, it's all about due diligence. And, I wasn't saying it was a scam. I wasn't saying it wasn't a scam. But then I actually had one of my TikToks taken down, and then I got booted from the CryptoSys Discord. This is the first TikTok that I put up. Actually, I think it was pretty. I don't think I was saying one thing or the other, but no, you guys tell me. You know her as Amara Maple. You might know her as Lana Rhoades. You might even know her as that one stepsister from that one video. Ex-adult entertainer, current YouTuber, and now a new mom. She now created her very own NFT project. She was even in the Discord doing AMAs. Logan Paul's best friend, Mike Majilik, who is also Lana Rhoades' ex-boyfriend, was reviewing people's burgers on the Discord. So CryptoSys holders were able to get exclusive access to Lana Rhoades and Mike Majilik right there on the Discord. Although apparently she hasn't been in an AMA recently because of some comments that were made about her in the Discord. Was this just a cash grab, and after they sold out, she used this as an excuse just to leave? Or do you think she is genuinely upset about the comments made about her? And if so, what do you think about the situation? Let me know in the comments. So I don't know. I thought that was pretty subjective. I wasn't taking one side or the other. Clearly, the CryptoSys NFT took it the other way. They booted me from the project Discord. I was actually thinking about possibly minting one just for the fun of it, but then now I'm definitely not going to do that. And then and then I made another TikTok about that. This is actually talking about all this. First video about ex-adult entertainer Lana Rhoades, CryptoSys. Now, I know that TikTok takes down videos all the time, so that is not sus. However, what is sus is that the CryptoSys NFT Discord banned me after hearing that I made a video that mentioned some red flags I saw in the project. And it turns out, according to a lot of the holders, that this project actually is in fact a rug pull, which is the NFT definition for scam. They're also saying that the community wallet was never created and that the founders left with the money. People that were promised giveaways never got them. The mod team and the developing team left. It just does not look good. And to make matters worse, the team had a rare 1 out of 1 legendary Santa CryptoSys NFT with a 50 Ethereum bounty on its head. However, it turns out that this was just a marketing stunt. The team actually never planned on following through with this giveaway. So some people are saying that Lana Rhoades was actually being impersonated for a cash grab by the team, and others are saying that she was actually involved in this due to having a baby recently. And not knowing who the father is, of course, everyone jokes that it was actually Logan Paul's best friend, Mike Majilik, who's also the star of the Night Shift YouTube channel. Check out MetaMatt on YouTube for the full video. Do you think that this was a rug pull? Let me know in the comments. And yeah, like Poor Valley Rants was saying, this this really does happen too often. Especially recently. There's a whole bunch of rug pulls going on, even like the slow rugs, and just a whole bunch of projects that promised so much. They had a whole bunch of hype behind them, and then it just kind of either slowly faded, or like in this case with CryptoSys NFT, it was kind of a quick sudden rug pull. I know that there's talks about her possibly coming back into the Discord, making a holders only chat. I mean, I know the whole thing was that she was upset about how everyone was treating her in the Discord. I guess you kind of assume that giving her line of work, I'm assuming she's probably been getting a lot of slack before. I know she has a YouTube channel. She's a part of the whole Logan Paul group, and she's had some slack before, in those comments as well. So some people were like, all right, you would expect that, you have all this money, from all these users, just a few comments in Discord shouldn't be enough for you to walk away with all these people's money. So, and then on the other hand, people were defending her out, obviously everyone's opinion, does matter and is different, but it did end up, I was obviously, as you can see in the videos, I was thinking it was a scam, thinking it was a cash grab, but then it was confirmed, and I'm gonna share that as well with y'all right here. So you might have heard about the CryptoSys NFT project from a prior YouTube or TikToks where I mentioned some red flags that I saw. Well, it turns out that Lana Rhoades, who was one of the founders of the project, has now quit. Mia Malkova, who, like Lana Rhoades, has worked in the adult entertainment industry, is launching her very own NFT collection and was going to collaborate with Lana Rhoades' CryptoSys NFT, but in Mia's Discord, she announced that Lana is no longer continuing CryptoSys and is backing out. The project dropped dramatically to 0.009 Ethereum, that's $30. And now a whole bunch of people are out of a lot of money. What do you think about this? Follow for more. So you might have heard about the CryptoSys NFT project from a prior year. So yeah, so that actually kind of confirmed, like Uncrowned Knight was saying, that this was in fact a get rich quick scheme. The red flags definitely did come to be. Lana Rhoades did end up going MIA with the company wallet. We will be reacting to one of the videos from Coffeezilla, Lana Rhoades Rugpull me. However, before that, we do have some giveaways to do. So let me go ahead and pull that on the screen. We have our big wheel with all the names. And for those of you who don't know, who weren't a part of the Titan Trading Discord or Twitter, I'm going to post all the links to my Twitters, all the links to all my socials in the description of this video. And that's where you can get entries for these big giveaways. This is a Panda Patrol giveaway. We did this actually exclusively in the Titan Trading Discord. Once again, the link to that will be in the description of this video. And, we have a whole bunch of giveaways going on. We're doing a whole bunch more, coming up. So definitely worth checking that out. And also, we have a whole bunch on Twitter at MetaMatt_NFT, a whole bunch of great giveaways. We have a Disco Dogs giveaway and a Mind Blown giveaway going on right now. The winner for that will actually be announced right when this video is over on Twitter. But let's go ahead and see who won the Panda Patrol NFT. And then later on in the stream, we have our Ps5 giveaway. So we got the wheel spinning. We got one lucky winner coming up. And this is going to be our Panda Patrol NFT. And I go ahead. Oh, Coffee Cup. I actually do. Yeah, Coffee Cup is one of our members from Titan Trading. So congratulations to Coffee Cup. You just won a Panda Patrol NFT. I believe those ones are around a 1 SOL floor right now. They had a little pop. They have some news about their Metaverse going on, the Panda Patrol Metaverse. So they had a nice little pop from that. So this is a good time to be winning that Panda Patrol NFT. So congratulations to you, Coffee Cup. And like I said, we do have that big Ps5 giveaway coming up. But before we do that, let's go ahead and watch what Coffeezilla had to say. He's known for doing a whole bunch of big rug pull and investigation, like scam, investigations or kind of uncoveries, I guess is what I was trying to say. He uncovers a whole bunch of different scams, rug pulls, different things going on, with big social media influencers or celebrities that you might not otherwise hear about. He is basically the guy who goes and finds it all out and puts them all on blast. Basically, he talks about a whole bunch of celebrities, and in this one he's talking about Lana Rhoades. So this is we just went over this project. We went over the rug pull earlier, so let's go ahead and see what he has to say.
Now she's claiming it's not her fault. Her community was just getting too negative from her. One of those negative comments was about how this person can't feed their kids because they invested it all into a JPEG collection. Quote, I spent what I can't lose, spent 4K. No job, have a 2-year-old son. If only someone bought my Christmas.
Wait, let me fix that volume for you really quick. Someone said they couldn't hear. Let me make it so that I share the actual audio too. There we go. Wait, no, wrong one. Give me 1 second. I'm using a brand new computer that I'm not, actually that's the right one, I'm not used to using, so bear with me. All right, so yeah, the Lana Rhoades rug pull me. Let's go ahead and try that again.
Lana. Yeah, and apparently Lana Rhoades saw this post and said, hey, this is getting way too negative for me. I'm out. I didn't know these people wanted to feed their kids. apparently she's too busy feeding her own kid to worry about this. When asked about this, she said, yo, diapers are expensive. That's right, guys. She needs that $1.5 million. Now, let's just say what this is. From Lana Rhoades to the person who invests their last dime into it, this is the dumbest story we've ever talked about by far. I mean, there's no contest, but here we are. So let's just embrace what it is. Welcome to the $10 million studio. I'm your host, Coffeezilla, the internet detective. So again, this story is what it seems. A star gone influencer offered an investment to her fans, and then they invested $1.5 million. She ran away with the money. I'm going to say right off the top, come real close. Come here. We have to have a talk, okay? If you fell for this, we're in trouble. This is not good. Now, to be clear, she's wrong for doing this. I want the best for you guys, and I'm sorry that you got scammed. But it's looking bleak if you fell for this. This was not a hard one to spot. This was not a big gotcha. But anyways, with that disclaimer out of the way, let's talk about the story, okay? So look, Lana Rhoades started an NFT project full of a bunch of pictures of basically cartoon versions of herself. And she told people she was going to work super hard to basically make this a valuable investment. The NFT project was called CryptoSys, and she said, my number one goal for the project is to increase the value of CryptoSys NFTs and make it a lucrative investment for holders that they can sell for more than they paid to mint.
So right off the bat, he's saying that, she was trying to make this a lucrative investment, something that, they make more money than they paid to mint, and that clearly did not happen. The floor is now 0.005. So there is that.
And this is basically my big beef with this project. They made it sound like an investment. Nowhere was it like, hey, buy my art. Clearly, this was something where it was like, no, you're going to make money on this project. And she repeats this idea later. She says, quote, the brand plus value will keep growing with every drop. So her fans thought this was going to be some kind of long-term investment, I guess. And of course, it wasn't. If you look at her roadmap, it was pretty clear things were promised that weren't delivered on. For example, in phase 2, she said Decentraland and Sandbox Wearable will start getting developed. She promised a piece of designated Metaverse land would be purchased to create a hangout spot. She said 50 lucky CryptoSys owners will receive CryptoSys merch signed by Lana, even promising to distribute 5 ETH to the top holders. And of course, one of the biggest things was an exclusive community to speak with Lana. This apparently was their reasoning for having to raise.
So yeah, like he was saying, a whole bunch of people were offered a whole bunch of stuff. One of the things he was talking about was the 5 ETH giveaway. And that actually, that I covered actually in that TikTok, and that was something else. So basically they had this rare 1 out of 1 Christmas version of a CryptoSys NFT. And they're giving away, or I'm sorry, whoever minted it, they would give away 5 Ethereum to. So, it's kind of like a bounty NFT where, if you get that one NFT, you mint that, you also win X amount of money. So, people were excited about that. And it actually turned out that they not only minted it themselves on purpose, but they also never planned on actually doing the giveaway. It was all a marketing stunt, which they later on admitted to. Like, yeah, sorry, guys, this is a marketing stunt. We want to get more people in here. We never planned on actually giving the CryptoSys NFT away. So there's just so many different things like that, which they went back on. They like he was saying, they promised not to be a rug pull, promised not to be the stereotypical pump and dump. It was even on an Instagram live. One of the main people said that, and well, it wasn't a pump and dump, but it definitely was a rug pull. I didn't really have much of a pump before that dump because it seemed like a lot of people were pretty skeptical before the event even happened, and rightfully so, as you can all see. So, you always have to be careful with these kind of projects. The, like he was saying, the cash grab, celebrity-based ones, you always want to take those ones with a grain of salt.
So much money, $1.5 million, precisely because they weren't a pump and dump.
Unlike other pump and dump projects, we don't just plan on stopping after minting. So we actually have to be able to fund all that stuff.
So you heard it right there. This is a long.
Yeah, and that's actually what I was talking about, that one clip. I believe that was one of the main people, part of the pump and dump that actually happened. He was like the main marketer, and I guess he's involved in a whole bunch of other projects as well. I'm going to be making a video on all that later on. There's a whole Discord actually going on about that, talking about the investigations. They're the ones that got Coffeezilla involved in that. So, that's a big shout out to them. I don't want to say any details, but yeah, this is pretty huge that Coffeezilla got his hands on this, and this clearly went just from being a couple of people talking about it to a full, this is Coffeezilla, so everyone knows about this now, and it clearly is a rug pull, clearly is a scam. So just because the owner goes on Instagram Live and says something doesn't mean it's going to happen.
Long-term project, not a pump and dump, but that didn't happen. Less than a week after all this money was raised, Lana Rhoades vanished from her community and took the money out of the wallet. Here's the main wallet withdrawing over $1.5 million in Ethereum out of the project. Her reason? Things got too negative. Quote, the truth as why Lana hasn't been around was she was very shocked and upset by the amount of negative and rude comments she was seeing in the chat. Now, I personally find this part hilarious because I checked out this Discord. You can't imagine a bigger simp army. These guys were not negative. And I do mean guys, by the way. They put their last dollar into this project, truth be told. And one of them even got like a tattoo of the project logo on them before it rugged. But my point sort of is this wasn't a negative community at all. In fact, even after they had been scammed, all these people in the community tried to police each other into being nice so that Lana would come back. Here's one of the holders saying, how do you want us to keep it respectful while the whole entire management scammed 6,000 people and took their money and left? And then the person responds, doesn't mean you can't be respectful. I mean, I feel like that tells you everything you need to know. They had just been scammed and still you have people in the chat being like, hey, be respectful about it. And honestly, they use this fact that people were upset that they basically got rug pulled to justify then abandoning the project. Here's actually one of the collaborators informing the community of this. They said, good morning. I chatted to CryptoSys about my NFT. Lana isn't interested in continuing, mainly because she felt part of her Discord community was cruel and she didn't want to have to look at comments. That's right, guys. Lana Rhoades doesn't want to have to look at cruel comments. Just because you can't feed your kids now, it doesn't mean it's okay for you to get negative on her. Oh, by the way, yeah, that same post, that collaborator, they actually said they'd be releasing their own NFT project in the same sentence. So they basically said, you guys got scammed. And so look out for NFT scam part 2. And you might be thinking, who would fall for this? Well, the same people who bought the first one. Because look here. They said, quote, go show her some love, talking about this person. Let's prove we are not toxic. She can still save us. I mean, at this point, it's pretty sad, isn't it? You got rug pulled and you're about to go into a second rug pull. I mean, again, I want to help you guys, but there's only so much I can do if you're going to do that. You know what I mean? There's only so much we can do. So yeah, that's basically the story. What did we learn from this? Hopefully nothing. Hopefully all of this was obvious to you. If it wasn't, you need to pump the stock. Honestly, Zilla, hey, it's free. You're not going to get rugged this time. It's impossible. Just like and subscribe.
So yeah, as you can see, it definitely ended up being a big rug pull, not even a minor one at that. But yeah, I mean, like he was saying, you definitely always had to do your own research, and there are a lot of great areas out there, communities out there, just people to be able to bounce ideas off of. Titan Trading is, of course, one of them. The link to that is in the description of this video. We have a lot of great giveaways, great community. We do our own alpha, and we're going to be actually focusing on bringing in some more influencers and people who, can educate and talk about the space, the people who, might not know about it. And, I know Coffeezilla is a little bit rough on some people. Anyone can get scammed with this kind of stuff. They see a celebrity name and they think, oh, the NFT space is hot. I'm going to buy this, what can go wrong? NFT space is hot. Lana Rhoades is a hot topic. Why not combine those things? Make some money. It is like Uncrowned is saying. It is very easy to get scammed, and people make it very easy to get scammed because they go into the space without knowing what they're doing. So education is definitely key when it comes to investing your money in anything, not just in stocks. Not just in in the crypto space, but also in NFTs and just anything in life. And we have a whole bunch of educational videos on this YouTube as well as on in Titan Trading. We're bringing in a whole bunch more as well. But let's go ahead and get to the big giveaway. We have our PS5 giveaway. I'm going to go ahead and share the screen. Just got to add the rest of the names to the list. We got a whole bunch that entered the giveaway. This is through Titan Trading. And once again, the link to that is in the description of this video. We have a Mind Blown and a Disco Dog NFT giveaway. The announcement's going to be on Twitter at MetaMatt _NFT on Twitter. And we have some really fun TikTok giveaways going on right now. We're giving away a Egg Tomaton NFT. They have a whole comic book series on OpenSeas, one of the biggest NFT based comics that I've seen so far. The writer is actually one of the writers who wrote for Marvel, so that's really cool. So we're giving away a NFT from that. It gives you access to those comics as well as some graphic novels. They have a play to earn game. They have a second drop, some Egg Tomaton chickens they call them. Those are really cool, and we're giving away that on the TikTok at MetaMatt NFT. And I'm really excited for that project. Just because I personally like comics, I personally like what they're doing. And what's better than a free NFT? So definitely check that out. And like I was saying before, we have a Disco Dog NFT. They have a land in the Metaverse, in Sandbox's Metaverse. It's actually going to be a music festival stage that they have going on. It's like one of 10 actually in the whole Sandbox Metaverse. They bought one of them. Their project got off to a shaky start, so they actually are also venturing into other projects as well. The owner is going out there and seeing what other projects he can create, seeing what went wrong with the first project, trying to rectify all that, make a new project, and then give all Disco Dog holders access to that project as well. So it's nice to see an owner who he might, instead of trying to beat a dead horse, they realize, all right, the metaverse is a thing in the future. People aren't going to be, handing over money left and right for something that isn't quite here yet. So, let me go ahead and find another, try to find another way to make my holders money. So I'm really excited about that project, just the long-term, of that community and just, what they got going on there. And then Mind Blown NFT is another one we're giving away on Twitter. Those are both at MetaMatt_NFT. And that's going to be also a music-based NFT. They have a lot of cool DJs going on in their, in their Discord, and a lot of cool stuff going on there. It's a really big party NFT scheme going on, or not scheme. I saw that, Uncrowned King is talking about scams. That's like a party scene over there, which I really like. And I personally have talked to the owner multiple times. He seems like he's a very trustworthy person. I've actually known him for a while. Randomly, just he's a member of one of our Discords, so I'm not worried about a rug pull there, like with the with that CryptoSys NFT that Uncrowned King was talking about. And so Coffee Cup, you were the winner of our Panda Patrol NFT, but let's see who the winner of our big PS5 giveaway is. Let's go ahead and spin that wheel. I know a lot of people are probably looking for PS5s over the holidays, and now this is your chance to win one. Brand new out of the box PS5. Congratulations to Rafa Moreno. I'm going to go ahead and write that down. RAFAMORENO. And I actually do know, I think Rafa Moreno actually has an Egg Tomaton NFT, if I'm not mistaken. So congratulations to Rafa Moreno from Titan Trading. I believe you are actually in our Discord. No, I know you're in our Discord. I know you're also in the Egg Tomatons Discord. So special congratulations to Rafa Moreno for winning that PS5. So yeah, we have a whole bunch of awesome content going on. I know that YouTube has been a little bit slow lately. We've been kind of focusing on, I know TikTok and Twitter are the big things for NFTs. So definitely be sure to check out that at MetaMatt NFT on TikTok. I'm doing around 2 to 3 posts daily on there, just talking about the news, different rug pulls that happen, different scams. We talked about squiggles. We talked about, we talked about hype bears and, how that whole project, the hype kind of died out pretty fast when the reveal happened. We're talking about the future of NFTs with, different houses, being sold now as NFTs. And I'm not talking about, Sandbox or Decentraland. I'm talking about, there's actually houses in the real life in Tampa Bay, Florida. I believe it's a 5-bedroom, 3.5-bath house got sold for around $650,000 as an NFT, meaning that, the actual deed of the house was NFT. And it was pretty easy, they were saying, to make that transaction happen. I know for those of you who have ever bought a house or dealt with real estate, they don't make it easy for you in the traditional way. There's so many people you have to go, go between and talk to, and, all these different fees and that. But with these, with an NFT, it's as simple as just transferring from one wallet to the other, making sure the money gets there. And, there's not all that BS that, that gets involved in the real estate world. So, for those of you who might be real estate agents, you might not like hearing that. You're like, oh, geez, my job might be in jeopardy. But no, you could also, be a real estate agent when it comes to selling NFTs. And that's what they do, actually. That's a whole new company that's, involved in that. And, yeah, so the future really is getting close. I'm obviously, the NFT space is taking a pretty big dip right now, with crypto taking a pretty big dip, and the stock trading world is taking a big dip with everything going on in the world right now, especially recently. But I truly do believe that, there are going to be a whole bunch of failure projects. I think probably 97% of the projects out there will end up failing. But, just like stocks that go down, there are ways to make money on the ups and the downs. And that's what we're going to be doing at Titan Trading. We're not going to be just blindly, crossing our fingers and hoping that every project we get into, goes 10x or 20x. We're going to be trading. We're going to be taking advantage of the dips, and we'll be cutting some losses, if it does end up happening, because, it's always smart to, to manage your money, effectively. So be sure to follow this channel, follow all the links in the description of this video. I hope to see you next time, and I hope to see you in the TikTok and the Twitter. But until then, I hope that you all make some bread. Know her as Amara Maple. You might know her as Lana Rhoades. You might even know her as that one stepsister from that one video. Ex-adult entertainer, current YouTuber, and now a new mom. She now created her very own NFT project. She was even in the Discord doing AMAs. Logan Paul's best friend, Mike Majalik, who is also Lana Rhoades' ex-boyfriend, was reviewing people's burgers on the Discord. So CryptoSys holders were able to get exclusive access to Lana Rhoades and Mike Majalik right there on the Discord. Although apparently she hasn't been in an AMA recently because of some comments that were made about her in the Discord. Was this just a cash grab, and after they sold out, she used this as an excuse just to leave? Or do you think she is genuinely upset about the comments made about her? And if so, what do you think about the situation? Let me know in the comments. TikTok took down my first video about ex-adult entertainer Lana Rhoades' CryptoSys. Now, I know that TikTok takes down videos all the time, so that is not sus. However, what is sus is that the CryptoSys NFT Discord banned me after hearing that I made a video that mentioned some red flags I saw in the project. And it turns out, according to a lot of the holders, that this project actually is in fact a rug pull, which is the NFT definition for scam. They're also saying that the community wallet was never created and that the founders left with the money. People that were promised giveaways never got them. The mod team and the developing team left. It just does not look good. And to make matters worse, the team had a rare 1/1 legendary Santa CryptoSys NFT with a 50 Ethereum bounty on its head. However, it turns out that this was just a marketing stunt. The team actually never planned on following through with this giveaway. So some people are saying that Lana Rhoades was actually being impersonated for a cash grab by the team, and others are saying that she was actually involved in this due to having a baby recently. And not knowing who the father is, of course, everyone jokes that it was actually Logan Paul's best friend, Mike Majalik, who's also the star of the Night Shift YouTube channel. Check out MetaMatt on YouTube for the full video. Do you think that this was a rug pull? Let me know in the